Hi there, and welcome to another edition of Busternet. Yes, it's been a slippery slope. We haven't had a very good run. Gloucester City, they have to win at least two games in order for them to mathematically probably secure a playoff spot. We may need three. The race for playoff spots is pretty tight as well. There's only 14 points between us and York City, and we're gonna have to play Torquay, Forest Green, and a few of these Tranmere, Wrexham. They all can spoil the party. Wrexham, we played them once before this season, and we actually had a pretty good game against Wrexham. We lost narrow margin 0-1. We were able to keep their system uh, in check with our 4-4-1-1, and even though we weren't able to score, we created two clear-cut chances, had a lot of possession, and they actually scored only with counter attack. Now, it's definitely an option I'm thinking of using because it gives me the extra man in attack. And their 4-3-3, we have played against them before. We got hammered 5-1 the second time we met them here in the FA Trophy. So I'm gonna turn to my 4-3-3 because I find that having that extra man in defense sometimes is a good idea. So Aris Alassani will have to play. This is a big match against Wrexham, and they're very, very good. So we are gonna also play on standard, structured, no work ball into box, hit early crosses, pass into space, and start the match. I don't want to work ball into box because if we lose the ball, then they're gonna have a really fun time charging at me because a lot of teams have been doing that lately. So sometimes work ball into box can play against you. It's good to hold on to possession. Sometimes you will find that you lose possession pretty high up the pitch, and they counter you, and we don't have our players. Well, we're not the fastest in the league at the moment, defensively at least. Kieran Thomas to Kotwicker. Kotwicker drags a few players around. Now Williams with the ball, plays it out to Hilliard. Hilliard finds Diagna. This is when I'm gonna be worried about. If we lose the ball here, it's really not a good spot to lose it. Here we go, Hayhurst, Odero. This is Tunnicliffe totally misread that. When is Damon coming back from suspension? Into space, Woods comes away with the ball. Tunnicliffe has been very, very iffy today. Claxton, again it goes in his direction. Brewster, he's offside this time. Tunnicliffe to Williams. Williams to Hanks. Hanks back to Hilliard. Alassani loses the ball. Again they play the long ball down my throat. Brewster. Oh, it's not gonna threaten the goal. I'm thinking of options to change certain things. Odero, Williams. That was a good read by Odero. Hanks. Oh, it does well. Okay. All right. These long shots are not gonna stop because I'm not playing work ball into box. Okay. Assertively, I'm not happy with your performance. Come on. The keeper has lost confidence of all the people. Ryan to Thomas to Hanks to Kotwicker. Plays it to Thomas, but Thomas was not paying attention. Saw a pretty girl in the stands and decided to wave at her. Alright, we're gonna make one change. First, we're gonna make two changes actually. First up, Diagna is gonna take over from Jordan Tunnicliffe. Jordan Tunnicliffe will give his puck to Jake Hall. Bradley Isaacs will come on for somebody who's not playing well, since that will be Zach Kodwika. Alright, here we go. Diagna to Hall to Williams. Back to Ryan. Ryan shoots from range. It goes right over the goal for three. Ryan with the free kick. Again, it goes for another three. If this was a rugby game, we'd be leading by now. 64 minutes. Well, on a good note, we're not a goal down to Wrexham yet. And for the first time, haven't gone down to a goal within the first, half hour. But still, it's early. Jasper saying to Williams, someone other the AI contrives to score right at the 85th minute for my 1-0 defeats. Now Jasper saying picks that up. Okay, don't give it to them. Please kick it long if you have to, but don't give it to them. Kieran Thomas, we're grinding out a point against Wrexham. Hall, yes, we've done it. We've ground out a point. For the first time, we've avoided defeat to Wrexham. Yeah, man, for me, at this point in time, um, I'm not happy. The boss seems demotivated. Yeah, just get demotivated, boys. We got opened up. We gone from 7 points to 8 points. Still good enough. Macclesfield Town are about to put a lot of pressure on us. Okay, looking at my defense at the moment, I have nobody. And yep, okay, so we're set. We're gonna play the same way. North Ferriby United. I'm gonna send my assistant. I don't want to talk to the press. Jack Damon is back. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Tiny Cliff. Structured. No work ball into box. Uh, yeah, slightly higher will be fine. Okay, here we go. Start the match, boys. Thompson to Hare, to Sang, back to Hare. Hare plays it down the line. Okay, this is going to be the theme of the day. We did get a corner inside 12 seconds. Oh my word. Well, this will be the theme of the day. Anderson, Hanks clears the ball. Hilliard will chase after this. And I hope that we see plenty of counter attacks today, where we work the ball up beautifully. Williams got weaker to Alasani. Alasani plays the Hilliard. Hilliard shoots. My goodness. Hilliard with a free kick. Oh, forcing the keeper into a save. Finally, a shot on target. It's not like it's a 90th minute, but okay, it's okay. I'll take it anyway. Rollinson now plays it to Mantak. Hilliard does enough. Get all right. Jasper Singh gathers the ball, and he looks for players, and he finds Kieran Thomas. Kieran Thomas, well, he's got options, doesn't he? He finds Kotwika, gets it to Hanks. Hanks back to Thomas. Thomas Williams is inside, finds Hilliard. Alasani to Kotwika, to Hilliard now. Hilliard inside the box, shoots. That was a soft and tame attempt. I could work ball into box, but once again, playing a work ball into box it can sometimes be a problem if your team doesn't have the first touch and the technical skills to play the ball around the box. And I'm not too confident with my team's ability at the moment, so I want to keep things simple. Diagna to Hanks, Hanks to Alasani, Alasani to Diagna, back to Hanks to Alasani. Oh, they work Kotwika into the box and Kotwika scores. Yes. Oh, finally. That was a lovely move. Gloucester City have scored against North Ferriby United. This is a match we really, really need to win because of all the teams, this is probably the only team in the next 5 matches that is actually a team that we think we can get 3 points from. The rest of the sides are like Tranmere Rovers, Torquay United. They're all contenders for the title. Okay, Anderson with the throw. Oh, he's got Thompson. Thomas, sorry, does really well. Hilliard manages to get to the ball. Kotwika hits it down. Hare. Ryan intercepts that pass to Williams. Plays it back to Diagna. Diagna to Hilliard. Hilliard to Alasani. Alasani looks for options, finds Hilliard. The ball is red. Odero reads that. Diagna to Williams to Hilliard. Back to Diagna. Hilliard has the ball. Finds Diagna to Hanks. Alasani now. Plays it back to Diagna. This is good football. It's pretty interesting game. Thomas hits it back to Singh. Oh my word. That was almost a suicidal pass. Kenyon back to Sang. Kenyon again. This all started because somebody decided to do a back pass to the keeper. Odero sang. He's got the attention of a few players. Thompson gets in, shoots, rocks the upright. Thomas throws himself in front of the shot and blocks it. We have to defend the corner, which will be taken by Anderson. Puts it up. Damon clears the danger. Thompson now gives it back to Anderson to try again. Sang can't get to the shot because Ryan cleared the danger. Alasani will pass this to Hilliard. Hilliard looks for options, finds Williams. Williams is going to find Diagna. Diagna pushes wide, finds Hilliard. Hilliard will get it to Hanks. Hanks to Alasani, to Kotwika, back to Ryan. Ryan will push it out wide for Thomas. Thomas will cross and gets a corner. Damon now. Okay. Well, North Ferriby United have somehow or another managed to get a few shots on goal. Calm, things are going well, boys. You guys can do a lot better than this. Ryan, Damon, to Thomas, to Hanks, down to Williams, back to Diagna, to Williams again, to Diagna, to Hilliard, Hanks, finds Alasani. Oh, what a shot! Tibbets had to save that. Here we go, Ryan with the corner. Good corner. Williams, he can't get to the ball, but Thomas will pick that up. Williams with the ball to Hilliard. Hilliard to Alasani. Alasani turns, finds Hanks. Hanks back to Hilliard. To Ryan. To Williams. To Hilliard. Back to Diagna. To Hanks. To Alasani. Alasani shoots again. It's just so close. Oh, this is good. Not many highlights in the second half. We're grinding out another 1-0 result. Yes, I love this. There's not many highlights. We're grinding out a result, and I'm pretty happy to see this. Oliver to Sang. The last highlight is Diaz. Yes, it's enough. Gloucester have ground out, worked hard, and gotten a 1-0 win against North Ferriby United. And the heave of I'm so relieved. We're back to decent. We should have qualified for the playoffs by now. Secured a playoff spot. And I think so. Yes, we have secured a playoff spot. Thank you very much. Ah, I'm so glad. Okay, the pressure is off. We secured ourselves a playoff spot, but we still have a chance. We're 10 points clear of the nearest competition, and we still have a few tough games left. We've got Braintree, Tranmere, York City, Torquay, and Forest Green Rovers to come, and we've managed to kind of stall that bad run we were having. Um, Macclesfield, the defeat to Dover, then we drew to Sutton. Well, since then we're undefeated. We've kept 3 clean sheets. Southport clean sheet, Wrexham a clean sheet, and North Ferriby United a clean sheet. This is the first time this season I've had, for a long time, I haven't had 3 clean sheets since in November. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Gloucester City Diaries, and you can take away something from it about righting the ship. And well, the season isn't over yet. You know where to contact me if you have any questions. The details are at the bottom here. And once again, I look forward to hearing from you about anything that you want to talk about. Yeah, just drop me a note. And once again, I'd like to thank my patrons for recommending that I do an LLM save after all these years. It's tiring, enjoyable, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll catch up with you guys again soon. You take care. Bye bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Gloucester City Diaries. It's coming along. We managed to right the ship, and I'm hoping not to lose too many games between now and the end of the season because I would like an automatic promotion playoff spot. I want to keep my record clean. Okay, I usually end up playoffs maybe once I hit the upper leagues, um, but it's getting really tough on FM 17. For some reason, it's a lot harder now than it was before. It's a good time to have one of those defensive tactics in your kit in your bag toolkit. If you have to, you have to, man. You have to play with two tactics or maybe even three sometimes. You have to have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C for LLM football. It just drives me nuts. With Torino, I just need plan A. That's it. One plan is enough. When you play LLM, you gotta have so many plans in your head. It's annoying. And it's fun though. It can be very tiring. I get more tired playing LLM than I do with Torino. Torino is relaxing. LLM football is highly stressful, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, Gloucester have quite a few matches left in the rest of the season. One of my biggest recommendations, and I'm going to have to cover this in a special video very, very soon, is how you make player selections. This is crucial um, to survival in LLM because you're going to have to pair the right players with the right position 99.99% of the time. And sometimes you got to look at the opposition, and sometimes you got to look at your own players. So there's a lot of considerations that go into play when, especially for LLM. For Premier League football, not so much. I find that you usually can get away with an error here or an error there, but in LLM, one error can cost you. Just one good example: if I had carried on playing with Cliff, I could have ended up in a very bad spot very quickly. He may not have played a lot of games, but he makes a lot of mistakes, and I spot these mistakes actually during transitions, and he's always in the wrong spot at the right time. Okay, so like I'm in trouble, so I go like, oh no, we're in trouble again. And I'm always looking at Jordan Tunnicliffe, so I'm so glad Damon is back. But Leroy Odero may be leaving the club very soon, so that'll be a disappointment. One of the stalwarts of the club. If he goes, then well, it's his choice. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Gloucester City Diaries, and you can take away something from it about righting the ship. And well, the season isn't over yet. You know where to contact me if you have any questions. The details are at the bottom here. And once again, I look forward to hearing from you about anything that you want to talk about. Yeah, just drop me a note. And once again, I'd like to thank my patrons for recommending that I do an LLM save after all these years. It's tiring, enjoyable, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll catch up with you guys again soon. You take care. Bye bye.